with Mark Meds from Parafest, or Sticky, or Mark, or
lots of names,
or Jimmy Jangles.
Jimmy Jangle, DJ Jimmy Jangle. Look out, kids! Coming to a disco near you.
Like where your daughters. So yeah, we're here to talk about Parafest.
Yep.
With the man himself.
Here we are.
But before we start with that, who's Mark Meds? How long you been flying? What's do you fly paramotors or do you just drink beer or?
Lots. I do all that. I do all them things. Yeah. I drink beer. I fly paragliders and paramotors. Paramotors, paraglide, 18 years, funnily enough.
Oh.
Shit, I know. Makes me feel old.
So yeah, you learned at Airways, didn't you?
Airways, yes, when you were a lad.
Yeah.
I think you were still a teenager then, weren't you?
I think I was.
I remember you, unshaven, bit of bum fluff on your chin.
Yeah, that's
now
it.
Look at you. What happened to the bum fluff?
Yeah, I was shaved specially today. Oh, let's go back, yeah.
But yeah, 18 years, man. It soon goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, bloody hell.
So there it was, yeah. Paragliding at Airways to begin with for a couple of years, and then paramotoring for the convenience a lot of the time, because it's just like 5 minutes from home, take off, land. It's easy, isn't it?
That's the beauty of it.
Otherwise, like when I was paragliding, it was like hour and a half, 2 hours drive to the nearest hill.
Yeah.
You get there, it's clagged or it's blown out. It's a waste of the day.
It's a full day.
It's a full day. Yeah, and there's a fuel hanging around, isn't there? So yeah, paramotoring for the convenience, for the ease, and also for the fun.
Yeah.
The fun factor is fantastic, isn't it? Let's be real. Yeah. You can do things on paramotors that you would never do on a paraglider.
that's true. Yeah.
Some things you shouldn't do. But
not either.
But yeah. So the fun factor definitely is part of the paramotor thing, and also the ease and convenience. 5 minutes from home. I love it.
And the sociability as well. I've always found that paragliding, even though everybody flies from the same hill, it's nowhere near as sociable as paramotoring when you can all fly from different fields.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to want to socialise with paramotoring. I mean, like here with the club, people would much rather come
the social side of it, I love the social side of it, as lots of people will testify. I might be a bit too well known for the wrong reasons. Keeping people up during night, I did a few years ago. We used to go to comps, and there was a motley crew of us at the comps. And we made the mistake of thinking it was a fly-in and not a competition, and we'd end up all night 3 o'clock in the morning around the fire, while the poor lads are trying to get to sleep because they got a task at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're just going to bed. So I had to rein it in after a little while, So we keep the late nights to late night times, rather than competitions. So and then I started organising fly-ins, then you see, because obviously I'm a party boy. No one likes to party more than me. So I started organising fly-ins then, so we could have late nights and fun and things you want to do.
So I can remember coming to the Sticky Grape fly-in. Was there one before that?
The Sticky Grape fly-in. Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah, I think it was my first sort of
foray into
public thing, which was like a bag of nerves, because that was April as well. April, which was quite early in the year. So I was quite shocked. That was obviously my inexperience and naivety organising a fly-in for April. Because British weather being what it is, April was a gamble. It was a big gamble, but I got away with it, didn't I? Because it turned out all right. The field was a bit wet. The field was a bit wet. I remember Phil Jennings got stuck in the middle of the flying field. He drove in and he just lived in the middle of the field all weekend. But no, we got away with it. Yeah, it was a good crowd turned up. That was where I met a lot of people after that. Obviously, because obviously then who's this guy? Who's this guy with this field?
He can throw a good party.
Who's this one with the great big fire and loud music? So that's how it started, Sticky Grape, and then we started holidays then. Gangs of us, we used to go to holidays, but loads of holidays from Spain, France, Malaysia, Bulgaria, Arizona. Oh yeah, we've been all over the place. Yeah, I loved it.
Arizona, didn't
What's this fella? Ryan Shaw.
Oh right.
There was a gang of us went over there for 10 days.
Oh wicked. Phil's told me about that.
It was
yeah.
Fantastic. 10 days, Arizona desert, daytime quad bikes through the desert. Fantastic. Dry riverbeds up in the mountains, brilliant. That was more fun than the paramotoring.
I bet.
But then obviously we had the paramotors as well, mornings and evenings. So it was.
They do the toys well over there.
They do the toys well, yeah. And Ryan has lots of toys, we had a quad bike each. There was 7 of us, 8 of us.
Jesus.
We had a quad bike each, and then his dad, poor fella, we used to go out in the mornings with the quad bikes. Limp back in a few hours later, buckle the wheel with a broken suspension. There you go, Dave. That bit's broke, this bit's broke, no problem. So he'd fix it, a couple of hours, it was fixed again. And we'd go out again. Then we started getting into drinking at night time and going on to the quad bikes at night time because it gives a bit of an edge.
That's the natural progression.
It gives a bit, you know. You do it in daytime, gets a bit boring. Daytime drunk, it's all right for a big minute, then it's a bit boring. Daytime, nighttime drunk, now you're talking. So that's just foolish boys. I would never do it nowadays. I'm far more grown up.
Of course you are. Yeah.
That was a long time ago. I was a young lad then.
No, nothing like that.
I was only young lad. I was a young lad. I was foolish.
So is these trips where the whole Party Boys thing came from?
The trips. Yeah, the Party Boys thing did start from that. Yeah, it was the first one we had. It's down in Spain, Antonio's place in southern Spain. And I started it for a laugh because we started treating it like a stag night. As a laugh, I said, the 12 of us, I think it was 12 or 16 of us going for a week. And I just said for a laugh on the page, you had a Facebook page, it was all on it. And I just said for a laugh, Paramotor Party Boys, we're in Spain for the week, aren't we? So we all got t-shirts made up like we were on a stag night, and it was like a Stella badge. It was a Stella badge with Paramotor Party Boys in the Parajet font. So it was all good humour like that, So we all piled over to Spain there. Mottral didn't know what hit it because there were 16 of us over there, just off the rails. And that was the first holiday. That was the Paramotor Party Boys thing started, because then that was because we were on partying all the way there. And then we came back from that. And obviously we all know each other, there's lots of other pals that we didn't go on with us. So we sort of made the Facebook group then, we joined all the pals in there and just had a laugh really. It's just like a teenage humour kind of thing, a bit like the in-betweeners. Well, you're on the forum, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Definitely.
You're a party boy. He's in the closet, but he's a party boy.
Closet party boy. Is that
closet party boy?
I'm sure I'll come out of Parafest.
Well, it all comes out of Parafest, mate.
So when did all that evolve into Parafest then? When was the first ever?
Well, Parafest. Well, I love festivals.
Yeah.
I've been on festivals since I was a kid. 17, 18. First went Glastonbury back in the day. Been going festivals since the late 80s. Love the festival lifestyle, the culture, everything about them. Love the flying, got into the flying thing, One year I went to Cooper Care, Cooper Care, I thought, why haven't we got something like this in Britain?
Brilliant, Cooper Car, absolutely love Cooper Car.
I went there one year and I was thinking, this is fantastic, this place. And then I think it was, Cooper's in the September, I think October used to have like a Telford show or the NEC or something, like a flying show at NEC. Years and years, we've been talking a long time, aren't we? And
people were crying out for summer because everyone would go for that.
Every year, I would go there every year, right? And there'd be the same crowd of Paramotor pilots. We'd meet them all. It was a bit of a social, have a pint in the bar, at NEC. And every year, the same people would be there, and every year we'd have the same conversation.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah. We need to do something. So it was the homegrown one year, wasn't there?
The homegrown festival. That was like that was before my time, a little thing. I
can remember that, and that was great, and that happened once. And then
I think I missed out on that one. I think that was just before my time, before I started getting into the social side of it. I think I just missed out, which was quite good because once I heard about it, I thought I would love that. I would have been in my element there, and so I was a bit gutted I missed out on that one. But I've only ever heard the stories of that, and stuff what could have happened. It might not happen.
Imagine some artwork on the side of a hill is what I remember from that one.
Well, it's all good fun though, isn't it?
So you did all that, Cooper Car.
Went to Coop.
We need a bit of this.
We need something of this because I've been going to the Telford show for a couple of years. Like I say, having the same conversations. Went to Coop one year. I thought, what? We're missing out here. And then we went to the Telford or the NEC wherever it was at after the Coop that year. And there was like 6 or 8 of us around the table having a beer, and I was like, well, we're eating something like Cuba. And there's a sort of, on the drive home from Birmingham, in my car by myself, and I was doing daydreaming, and I thought, you know what? I think this, I might have a go at this, might have a bit of a laugh, because I've done a couple of fly-ins, and flying's a good fun, everyone enjoys a flying, you all love a flying, I love a flying, no one enjoys flying more than I do, but then I thought, we need a bit, the next level, because obviously there was no trade show, which was like sticking in my throat. We went to Coop and down to NEC and stuff, and all these microlight traders are there and this, that, and the other. I think there was only Paul Bailey Aviation. Yeah. I think there was Paul Bailey, and there was Paramania and the BHPA. And I think that was it.
And that'd still bring all the Paramotor guys to it.
And there'll still be a gang of us, just for a day out, So I thought, well, there's enough traders there. and they're all over the country. It'd be nice to get all the traders in one place, all the pilots in one place, and have a great big shindig all together. You know, trade show, flying, bit of music at the night time when you can't go flying. It's a festival you can fly at, isn't it? So there we go. It's a festival you can fly at.
I was going to time how long that took. 10 minutes. Well done. I was expecting at least like 1 minute.
I've been twitching for ages.
Nice. So
that's where we came from. Yeah. So we came into that.
What first year was that?
2015, the first year. Yeah. Back at Llangollen, in the bottom landing fields of the Llangollen Hill. Yeah. So that was good fun. We got away with that one. Apparently, the rest of the country was in rain that weekend, but for some reason, our little valley rained fire. I remember Chris Dawes ringing up Judy from Airways and saying, "Oh, are you getting on in the swamp? This, that, and the other?" Because obviously where they were, it was teeming down all weekend. And Judy was like, "It's fine. Everyone's been flying. All 3 days are flyable. I couldn't believe it." You know, I think it was even on Sunday. They were even paragliding off the hill and landed in the fields because the wind had come on to that hill to that weekend of that day. So everyone got a bit of the action, and so we got away with it. Yeah. So 2015 was the first one, and that was good fun.
Yeah.
Very steep learning curve.
I can imagine. Yeah.
It was not much more than overgrown flying at that time. It was there was a handful of traders there, burger van, a bar, marquee stage.
Run out of beer, if I remember rightly. No, that was a homegrown, sorry, scratch that.
We would never run out of beer. Wash your mouth out. We would never run out. I would die in shame if we ran out of beer. They would never be allowed back into the field.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, is it? And then sort of grown from there then?
Yeah, so 2015 was the first one. Everyone had a good time. I had a good time. Steep learning curve with the council and, obviously public safety stuff. And then 16, 17, it started. Yeah. The ball started getting going and the council switched onto it and said, "Hang on a minute, what's going on over there?"
Right.
So it all got a bit technical and a bit fish after that. After the first couple of years it was all right, and then I think it was about 2017 it got a bit official. 2018 was a complete nightmare for more reasons than just the council and stuff.
And that was the one where you moved site.
We went down to we had 15 at Llangollen, we had 16 and 17 at the farm at Kerwis. Then Lambeth Airfield got in touch with me and said, "We've seen your festival, it's fantastic, bring it down to our airfield." "Where's your airfield?" "Lambeth in Shellland." "Oh."
"Yes please, yeah."
"Of course we will." So we flew down there for 2018 and I had a nightmare with the council because they don't like festivals in mid Wales for some reason, especially flying festivals on airfields.
Too much fun.
Too much fun, too much noise on an airfield that you live next to that you're not allowed to fly stuff from. So it all got a little bit wrong. The weather turned bad, as everyone will know. Yeah. Everyone remembers the weather of 2018. These events get remembered for the good things and the bad things, mostly the bad things. No one remembers the good times, like 2016 when it was blazing hot. Everyone flew 12 hours a day from dawn till dusk. Everyone flew for ages, forever. I got loads of grief on the emails because it had been so busy and so flyable for 3-4 days on the trot. It was like up in the morning, flyable. Evening, flyable. It was just flyable every single day. It was like
waiting for a bit of rain for a bit of a break.
Perfect peachy weather, and it was great for the pilots, great for the event, but an absolute nightmare for the neighbours.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the first year we'd been at that farm.
Right.
Because it was 2016. Because 2015 was Llangollen. 2016 we came to the farm for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was blazing weather. So we turned up on the farm.
Not even eased in.
No, we didn't even have like a quiet year the year before when it had been a bit windy and a little bit in the evening, a little bit in the morning. No, we just turned up in 2016 and just destroyed the place. It was a nightmare. And of course all the pilots were overexcited because the weather was so good.
Yeah.
It's easy to get carried away, people get excited.
It's not often a fly-in lines up with good weather.
No.
Perfect weather, is it? So
which is why I brought in the festival aspect of it, because then it's a weekend in Wales with your mates.
Yeah.
If everyone's together, everyone's having a good time, you can go flying if it's flyable. If it isn't, so what? You're in Wales. It's a festival. You can fly at. If it's flyable. So hopefully it is, touch wood.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I've crossed everything, ordered the weather.
Well, I've sacrificed all the Welsh virgins. There's none left. There's no virgins in Wales anymore. Sacrificed them all for the weather.
Perfect.
So fingers crossed.
We're quids in. Cool. So we're now on to. There's been a bit of a gap. Obviously, COVID.
Yeah, we had COVID. Yeah, I was busy doing other stuff, and then. Every time I was going to fly-ins, "Hey Meds, when's the next Parafest?" And at first it was like, "There is no more Parafest, leave me alone." And then I was like, constant barrage all the time. "When's the next Parafest? When's the next Parafest?" And I was like, "No, there is no more Parafest, leave me alone." And then me and the wife started working festivals last summer. right? And we did 4 festivals, like working backstage at these festivals, and everyone we went to, end of the day, we were like, nah, it's a good festival, it's not as good as Parafest. Even the wife said it to me.
Yeah.
Even the wife said, well, it's a good Parafest, isn't it?
Yeah.
I said, no, because you can't fly at it, can you? What good's a festival, you can't fly at it, you know?
Exactly.
So I think the last one we were at, which was Saltfest up in Cumbria, right, we were there, we'd been working there all weekend, and it was Sunday night, we had a few drinks, and we're back at the van. I'm like, yeah, great weekend, had a great summer, because that was like the August bank holiday, and last festival, end of the season kind of thing. And we sat there after a couple of drinks, and it's like, oh, I had a great summer, what a great festival, had a great time. And then the wife even said to me, hey, should we do another Parafest next year? What?
So she's to blame.
So it's wife's fault, yeah. So now when I get all ratty and like short-tempered and stressed out, it's her fault.
Yeah.
She taught me into doing it. You know, I'd resisted all the temptation for the pilots. I've been telling them all no. Can't say no to the wife, can you?
You can't.
You can't.
So her to blame, her to thank.
Well, yeah, in equal measure, yeah. But she's a good girl, really. You know, she enjoys it. She mucks in, she gets involved. She enjoys it because it's a great big social event.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. That's the only reason I do it, is for the social life.
So, when's this one then? What's the dates?
Not very far away. What are we on? June the 13th. Nice. Okay, June the 13th to the 16th. So people can arrive from midday Thursday.
Right.
And I do that on purpose so that you can maximise your stay in Wales.
Yeah.
Because obviously people come from all over the UK. And, you know, if it's like a 5-6 hour drive, you want a good 4 or 5 days in Wales. So you're allowed to arrive on the Thursday. Gates open Thursday midday. The airfield will be open Thursday night, if it's viable. The bar will be open, there'll be music playing.
So it properly starts then on Thursday?
It properly starts on Thursday, Thursday is warm-up night, so you can arrive any time after midday, get your camp set up, wind drops up in the evening, go for a fly.
Yeah.
Get warmed up, land, a few beers, bit of music, everyone's getting together, fire out. You know,
Perfect.
Thursday night. Friday, everyone starts piling in there, because obviously people finish work and things. Friday's a mad busy day, because we're there on Tuesday, Wednesday, setting things up. The traders start to arrive on Wednesday. So we've got to build the event and everything else in time for people to start arriving on the Thursday midday when the gates open. So then people arriving, then they arrive thick and fast all through Friday. Friday's madness. Friday evening is crazy because obviously people finish work at 5 o'clock, jump in the van and go. So
everyone wants to get the first flight.
8-9 o'clock. Well, 8-9 o'clock. They're piling in because they've travelled from all over the country. They finished work, jumped in the van and drove.
Yeah.
So it's in a couple of 3 hours what they've done, you know, and the 7, 8, 9 o'clock Friday night, everyone was just piling in.
Yeah.
So which is a good thing. I mean, the music starts 7 o'clock Friday night, so, you know, the earlier you get there, the better. Yeah, we've got some good acts on this year, actually. I've surprised myself.
Who we got then?
Well, there's quite a few. Well, Dr. Paul Cronin, which a lot of people will know.
Right.
Him and his mate Stuart do like a little duo thing, and they've stepped in at a bit of a late notice because one of the bands have let me down. They split up.
Oh, okay.
You know these highly strung musicians are like that.
Creative energy.
So they split up, so they won't be coming. So Dr. Paul, nice chap, he stepped in, him and his pal have stepped in, so they're going to open stage for us on the Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Awesome.
So they'll do all the classics, you know, they'll do all the covers of all the classics, something, you know, everyone knows them. Yeah. All the favourites, all the classics. So they'll open the stage up for us, and then after Dr. Paul, we've got Mr. Badax, who will be the stage compere for the weekend, but he also does his own solo act. He's not very PC.
Right.
He should be on After the Watershed, really, you know. Hopefully there's not too many children around Friday night. So Mr. Badax has his own brand of entertainment, his own kind of music.
Cool.
Funky Two-Tone Baby, he's on Friday. He's fantastic. I've seen him actually at Saltfest in August, and I've seen him at Glastonbury, and I've seen him at festivals. Because he's been doing the festival circuit for 10 years or more. And I've seen him 3 or 4 times, like I say. I saw him last year, I saw him at Glastonbury a few years back. Seen him a few other things over the years, probably another Glastonbury and another festivals. And I've always watched him, always enjoyed him. And then we've seen him at Saltfest this year, and we're like, oh man, he's good, isn't he? So then, when we come to do Parafest, I thought, who else am I going to get but Funky? You've got to get Funky, man. Because he's awesome. He's a nice chap, he's a nice lad. He's just a solo, he's a one-man band, but he mixes it all live, does it on loops and samples, he builds the tune up layer by layer. And he's one man, he's like the 21st century one-man band. None of this like drums and cymbals. No, it's all electronic, it's all drums, you know, pedals. He's got a harmonica, he's got a guitar, all his loop pedals, all his effects. He's got his drum machine, and he builds it up layer by layer on his own, and then plays his live tune over it, and he's really good. It's a good live show. Yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah. And then Saturday, we've got that starts sort of mid-afternoon Saturday. Then I can't remember who's on. Then we've got some local guys on. We've got an acoustic guy from Spain who now lives in Wales. Carlos, he does like acoustic stuff. And then we've got other stuff the other day, like local Welsh bands. Who are them now? We've got another
also be stuff on the day as well.
Oh yeah, there's stuff on the day. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Yeah, it starts mid-afternoon because obviously everyone's in bed in the morning and everyone's around campsite dinner time. I even go to festivals, the big like Soulfest. I walk through that field at middle of the afternoon, and massive stage, 20,000 people, right? But 2 o'clock in the afternoon, in front of the stage, there's about 20 people.
Right.
You go in the campsite, everyone's in the campsite, aren't they? They're all hangover and mashed and lying around the campsite. They don't come out till 5 o'clock. So if you get too mashed, you wander around because it's only not a big festival. We're all in one big field. Campsite's over there, events here, airfield's there, marquee stage there. Yeah. So it's only a 2-minute walk from E10 to the stage.
Oh, perfect.
So you got to hangover, walk down to the social area, big communal area. The music will be on whether it's live or recorded. There's other stuff happening as well. We've got other like non-flying stalls there. We've got other attractions and sideshows. I won't say too much because obviously it's there for surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's all right. It's good because of it. Oh, the festivals. I go festivals. If you're going to organise a festival, you want it how you want a festival to be.
That's your chance to make.
You want it how the festival should be if you were at that festival.
If only you could chill out and enjoy it while you're there, right?
I know, yeah. That's the other thing. Every Sunday, everyone, cheers, mate, fantastic weekend. Good.
I'll tidy you up now.
I need to sleep for a week now. And then I see people in the weeks gone after it. Oh, yeah, it was a great event. I've seen so and so, and I saw so and so. I've not seen it for ages. And I'm thinking, I haven't seen anybody. I've seen him like a quick passing. All right, mate, how you doing? Yeah. And then, bloke on red quad, zipping around. I've got too much to do all the weekend.
Yeah, I could imagine.
So I'm trying to sort of slow down on this one because previous years I always got stressed with it because I had so much hassle to council.
Yeah.
And it was always laid on to me about this public safety and responsibility. You do this, you do that, and we're going to string you up if it all goes wrong. And so I was always stressed out with all this in the back of my mind. But I've come to the conclusion now.
Yeah.
I don't care about the council. Obviously, I care about safety and public safety and all the rest of it. But there's a line where you can draw it and say, listen, this is my event, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
When it goes wrong, then you can come and tell me off, councilman. But until then, leave me alone.
That's it. You're doing it to make the event better.
So I've done it for 5 years, right? So I had 5 years experience. It's all been laid on to me about the responsibilities and this, that and the other. I've had it all up to the neck. Okay. So I've come to terms with it now.
If anyone could organise it, it's you at this point, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Well, who else is going to do it? I had 4 years off and no one stepped up, did they? No, they all pulled out, didn't they? I had to do it, didn't I? No one else wanted to do it.
Awesome. So as exhibitors as well from actually in-flying, so it's a chance for them to show their kit.
Absolutely, yes.
Anybody who we've got coming?
We've got everyone coming, I think. Well, there's there's an exhibitors page on the website. So you can go website there and see the exhibitors. Yeah. Everyone who's coming. There's all logos and links on there to the ones that are attending. We've got loads. We've got quite a few of them.
It's a good chance for like newbies to go and check out all the kit as well.
Parafest is perfect for newbies.
Yeah.
Perfect. Even if you're not flying it, even if you're still learning, or even if you're still thinking of getting into it.
Yeah.
You want because. You sit at home by yourself on the computer, you look stuff on the internet, you watch YouTube, you look at this, that and the other. It's not the same as being there,
can't
is
beat literally.
At Parafest, you can walk down a dozen stalls and see a dozen different makes of paramotors.
Yeah.
And you can see loads of flying, you can see all the accessories, all the kits, all the guys are there, they'll talk all day long. Any questions you've got,
Yeah.
Me included, I'll talk parabolics all day long, if you let me. So I'm quite happy. Parafest is perfect for the newbies, which is also what I kept in mind of the first inception of it. Because newbies, what do you do?
Yeah,
there's nowhere, isn't it? It's all just like
it's
Facebook
a minefield.
groups.
It's a minefield because everybody thinks their kit's the best. Everybody thinks
there's all the politics involved.
The best. There's politics.
all the bitchiness and backstabbing.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah,
to actually get there and just make sure.
Because a lot of people on the internet, they come across wrong. Yeah. Probably me as well included, Because sometimes I can sit at home and I'm if you notice my posts, sometimes my sort of.
You can tell how many beers you've had by.
Yes.
Post.
Always look at the time the post was made, and you'll think, Mezzo. Yeah, he's feeling mischievous, isn't he? Because it is mischievous, you know. I'm on it. It's all good humour, but there is that element of it that. You need to meet people in real life, not just the Facebook profile, the Facebook person that might just be having a bit of a laugh with you at the time, you know.
Yeah, what an opportunity.
You need to meet the real people, because I've met people on the internet, Facebook and stuff, thinking, what an absolute tosser. But then when they're in real life, they think, actually, he's all right.
Yeah, he's sound, yeah.
Yeah, they are. So I think social media definitely brings out the worst in people.
Yeah, well, you never know what they're trying to say, and
the written word always comes wrong. You know,
exactly.
When I'm sitting here talking to you, you get the humour, you get but when it's black and white written word,
yeah, it's so easy to take it.
You take it the wrong way, yeah. And I've come unstuck so many times. I think, I've done it again.
The morning after, you laugh.
Yeah, the morning after, yeah. Something, shit, delete.
We've all
Hope no one's seen that one. Oh, God, that's what you're doing.
Nice. So, whereabouts can we get tickets?
Well, website. Tickets are available on the website. Parafest.co.uk. Fill your boots.
Nice one.
Yeah, they're all there. Kids go free. Bring your kids, bring your dog, bring your missus. It's a festival, you know, it's not just flying. Festival you can fly at.
Yeah, one more time.
So tickets are there, up for sale. We're getting quite close, to be fair, now.
How many tickets are they available?
Well, we've got about...
maximum, and how many we've got left?
Well, the maximum is like, how much can I push it? You know?
Yeah. And how many's left there?
Because we come back to the council issue as well. It's like, how much do I want to risk me neck on the line?
Yeah.
So I can push it a little bit. There is a licence capacity which I've got to stick to. Allegedly. You know what I do have to stick to because it's all public safety. We've got public safety and we've got the licensed activities. Obviously, we've got alcohol sales and live music, and that's basically it becomes a pub. Basically the field becomes a nightclub. It's a licensed premises.
Yeah.
So it's got to conform to all the licensed premises stuff that you have to conform to. So I've got to conform to all that anyway, otherwise I'll get prosecuted for breach of licence conditions. Yeah.
No.
So it's all to do with the licence. Yeah.
People don't see this.
They don't
understand this when they're saying,
they don't understand that.
Can I come in for free? I'm only coming for
Yeah. Keep selling booze till 4 a.m. No one knows.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. So there is licensed things. We've obviously got public safety and stuff to consider. But there's probably about 80 tickets or so left. Yeah.
Wow, so probably going to sell out then at that rate.
Well, hopefully, touch wood. Yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
I need to. Otherwise, it's all for nothing.
Get online and get your tickets.
Get online and go in. Save meds from bankruptcy.
Awesome. Well, cheers, mate.
Thanks,
Rick. For coming.
Thanks for having us. No problem. Anytime you like. Right, Parafest, UK. It's a festival you can fly at. Tickets are available from the website.
Awesome.